What's going on? Sean Gold Ray here. Real deal Ray. Um, just wanted to do a quick message here. Quick live. We got some surprises coming um tomorrow or Thursday, but yeah, we're in the midst of this. The doors have opened. Nobody's here. Oh, we got three heads in the building. Shout out to you, whoever you are, unknown heads in the building. Before we get into this brief mess, this one's going to be brief. I do have a client coming up later on tonight, and I have some things I got to do. Pretty Z Kitty, 1920. Shout out to you, to Wanda Vance. What's going on? Shantae Hester, DK. You love saying expedite? Well, good. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. In that order. Aha! Bra, bra, bra! Wagwan! Lord Zoglu. What's poppin', Lord Zoglu? Kayla Nelson. Sophia Gaddison. Welcome. Mela Love. Welcome, everyone. Mela Love, she's new here. Mela, right above you, that's Lord Zoglu. James Paps. LaShonda Wilson. L Rich 29 was popping, fam. Everybody in the house today, proper like. Well, you're here now, Mela. Welcome. The vibes done lined up. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I said your name right. I ain't gonna get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Corona communist lockdowns is what's popping. 6 days of craziness coming up here. Yeah, shit, I remember you telling me about that. The other day I was discussing that with B Ray over here. Because there was a warning on the phone and it said something about, oh, some of that bullshit. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Paps was already telling me about that, so they were actually free before us. Free. They was like, hey, okay, but yeah, it's about to ramp up. I can tell you that right now. There's definitely an agenda behind that. They want to poke that ass. That's why they want to poke that ass. Put in that good monkey and swine DNA in your ass, along with them nano robots. That's what they want to do. Okay. So of course they got to set the stage for that first, right? You don't just stick it in, right? You spit on it first at the very least, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to heat her up first. She heats up a lot slower than you, more than likely. So they're gonna have to heat you up first by way of fear. They're gonna have to heat you up. They got to set the stage, man. The world's a stage, and everybody's gonna play their part. But on to more exciting news. I can see that there's roughly about 8 folks in here who are unreciprocating lovers. That's right. Lick that like button. All right. Crack the cracking all the way back. Okay. Yeah, but Paps definitely was. I was peeping that shit, and it's almost like you can watch systematically how things kind of go. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, where was I at? All right. So the title of this video is Why You Must Have a Relationship with Your Miracle Worker. Now, some of you are familiar with Saint Expedite, which is good. A lot of times people approach these deities, these spirits, these folk saints, which is okay to some degree. Just out of the blue, and it's kind of just like, hey, I need this, But there's, if you look at it from a natural perspective, like, how are you going to feel if somebody, like, if I just came up to you and I was like, I need $200, I need this from you, and it's like, I don't know you at all, not even, hey, my name is Shango, blah, 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 blah. At least introduce myself and shit, you know. So what I'm getting at here is not just, it goes beyond Saint Expedite. It's whoever you work with, is to begin to establish a relationship. Now we have about a little bit more than a week. We have about 8 days, well, about a week. We have about a week until the ritual is actually going down. So this is plenty of time right now if you've been smart enough to enter the rapid miracle infusion ritual, then you could take some time right now to like at least start, having that relationship with Saint Expedite. Introduce yourself. Let him know that you want to work with him, that you're excited to work with him. Give him a glass of water. Don't be giving him no good stuff yet, no payments yet. Don't be doing all that yet. Or if you want to give him a little something, that's if you've never worked with him before, never dealt with him before. You want to establish a relationship. But can I help you? I feel the heat coming. Yeah. So you want to establish a relationship. And this is really important. Think in terms of like business. I might approach you, don't know you, be like, I need $200. And maybe, just maybe, hell is frozen over and you're feeling generous, right? And so you actually just give it to me, right? But what if I at least had we established a relationship? Now maybe there's something I can do, for you. There's like, maybe you need something done, whatever, I can help you. There's a way that you can help me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It goes the same way with spirit. So I'm making this video to just encourage you, like, to think a little bit different. Step out of the box of your own pressing needs. I get it. They're yanking at you. They're tugging at you. They're not letting you. You probably can't even watch a movie in peace, some of you, because you're too busy worrying. You try to distract yourself, but now the distractions ain't even working. Okay, so it's time to get down to solutions. And I got one for you. It's called a rapid miracle infusion ritual, biatch. Okay, so you needs to get in that, all right? Stop bullshitting, okay? Don't go just sit on the pot and pretend. Actually go potty, okay? And that's how you can do it. But for the sake of this, to just enhance the whole experience, I'm highly suggesting that you do that. So how do I do that, Chungo? Well, you can print up a picture. If you don't have or are too lazy to go somewhere where they will print a picture up for you, what you could do is you can pull, like I mentioned this yesterday, you can pull, yeah, you keep looking, something's going to happen to you, yo. Something's going to find its way deep inside you, okay? So, and yes, you're going to be shish kebab both ways. Anyways, excuse me, I had to check her real quick because she's over here giving me that back busted out eyes. I can't even see it. Anyways, yeah, I know. Hey, but it's all good. You got to channel that sexual energy. So look, put a picture. Go on Google. Download Saint Expedite. You will find an array of pictures of him, usually looking quite cherubish, like he's some type of little cherub, except he's more grown, right? You want to download that picture and you can put it on your phone. And this is coming from experience, as far as like, this is the epitome of a portable altar, okay? I've turned my phone also into a portable altar, all right? So what you do is you want to go in your phone and take off you want to go to your screen settings, take off the option that makes it go to sleep in like 10 or 30 seconds. You want to take that off if you can, to where your phone just stays on. You want to pull up the picture of Saint Expedite. You can give a glass of water right next to the phone. And literally what I'm telling you to do is sit there and have a brief conversation. At the very least, introduce yourself, like I said. Express your genuine excitement in working with him. And, also keep in mind, don't just be on the gimme shit. You know what I'm saying? If you start thinking of how you can give, even a small something like a glass of water, your attention, be resound in your what do you call it, in like your commitment that, hey, when you come through, I can't wait to give public announcement, excitedly give public announcement to what you've done for me. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to feed you. I can't wait to, bless you with these damn pound cakes and whatever else he may want from you. Red wine, coffee, carnations, water, yeah, all those things. So you want to be sure that you does that. Okay, you does that now. All right. So you want this is gonna make your ability to continue to work with him, and it creates a pipeline for your results. This is your pipeline for the result that you've been craving for. Okay, it's a relationship. Just like in the natural mundane world, the quality of your life a lot of times comes down to, it's like you've heard the old saying, it's not what you know so much as who you know. Your network is your net worth, right? Well, I got a hell of a network. And I suggest that you start cultivating that for yourself as well. And that's how you do it. It's really simple. You know what I'm saying? It's really simple. Don't be surprised. You may also want to do this maybe right before you go to sleep. Don't be surprised if you have some type of astral encounter, or a message or some type of something. You may experience it right here and now. You might feel the energy of the room start to shift. You might feel a presence that you don't usually feel. That would be him. You know. So
Sophia asks, what does he manifest?
what does he manifest? How come I'm not getting the? Okay, here it is. Lube it up. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm catching up with these comments here. I know this is out of context, but something just happened. I need some help, answers on what to do. Losing my home, don't know what to do. I would suggest, Mellow Love, that you email us, and with the magic of Hollywood and my supernatural powers, Bora will put the link on there or the email address. Hey, Latoya Adams. Yeah, I feel you, bro. 100%. Sorry to throw the vibe. Oh, no, 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 no. James, it's cool, man. I'm glad I have actually had this chance to tell you that. I've been meaning to tell you that, but Expedite was coming through for me. Then he stopped. That could be for a lot of certain reasons. Maybe, possibly, I don't know where you. Just let me tell you something. Let me tell everybody, not just you. As quick as he delivers your result, imagine you go and do a job extra fucking fast. I'm sure that you're going to want to be paid just as fast, right? And I'm not saying that you did not pay, or when I say pay, it's just reciprocation, man. Like if you say, okay, I'm going to give you a dozen roses, I'm going to give you some pound cake and whatever, and then you go and lag and take 2-3 weeks to do that shit when your shit came through like that, you know, you want to make sure you keep everything copacetic. You want to make sure you keep everything legit, if that makes sense. Let me see. Hey, DJ. Yeah, dang, at least say hey first. Yeah, for real, TV. I'm gonna need y'all to focus. Keep it in your pants. She can't help it. I mean, do you blame her though? She can't help it. Like that cat's just like. I'm like, shh. It's like, yeah, yeah, buddy. All right. Love Sade, long time no see.
She be hiding.
Yeah. Beauty B, how long we been here? We just got on. Royal Blue, greetings. What does he manifest, Sophia? Let's handle Sophia's. For those who don't know, I know a lot of you guys are professionals, but he is known for, like I said, Sophia. You can pretty much ask. He can pretty much do it all. You know what I'm saying? He could do it all. Most people come to him for money or some form of a miraculous breakthrough in a particular situation or circumstance. but that can be applied. You're only limited by your imagination, really. But I will suggest to you that you pick one thing, one thing that you feel is a big mamma jamma for you, as far as like, I need a miracle with this. Okay, pick that, or whatever you really truly want, that feels kind of urgent to you, and make sure it's just one thing and you're specific in that one thing. He is kind of, yes, I will say, he is a trickster spirit. Okay, he is one of the tricksters. He's like from that family, if you will, or he's become a part of that family. A lot of these Mercury spirits, Loki, Elegua, Papa Legba, Eshu, Lucero, like you keep going down the line, they're all tricksters. They're all tricksters, but I want to make sure that you understand, most people call them tricksters because they don't understand the nature of how they're asking something. And a lot of times this energy will do things in a way where you could possibly learn some shit, but most people, they're quick to judge it, and so they label him a trickster, but the energy does have elements, components of like that childlike, how a lot of children are natural tricksters. So I mean it more in that way. They're just kind of like mysterious. They like to play, or maybe they mess around with you. You turn around and like they're gone because they're hiding, and they're messing with you, because it's like another form of play, you know but this he's that's why it's very, very important that you are specific. That's why it's important that you whittle it down to one thing. All right, like for Paps, it may be like, I don't know, some type of success on that stock market, you know what I'm saying? Because he could definitely do it. You give it to him nice and simple and very specific, and great things are going to happen. James, you know that organic soap that smells like pine or something? What forest scented soap? Okay. I hope that helped, Sophia. Uh, a pound cakes and pound cakes are on sale this week. Oh, it works out.
We just seen it the other day too. Remember when we went to?
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. Yeah, yeah, that's right. They had them right in front when you walk in. And that's actually part of the thing that I think did that happen before we even announced this?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, he was already kind of like, he was trying to say, hello, I'm ready to work, like do some work. You know what I mean? Sophia Gaddison, he can basically manifest anything. He saved me plenty of times, big time. See, you can ask Love Sade too. She knows too. He is to be used as a road. He can be used as a road opener. He can definitely. He has that, like, he got that soldier energy too, He not just opens the road, but he can also like clear that shit out too. He's swinging a blade too. But like I said, you have to work with him one thing at a time. You gotta, like, not saying you specifically, but calm your motherfucking ass down, because a lot of times people, they're just jumping all over the place, and how about this? Can you? Oh, I need this too. Oh yeah, by the way, I need that. No, slow down, slow the fuck down, okay? And one thing at a time, you know. Carmen Webb, Bertie Garcia, what's happening? Oh, like Puck. So he's a shapeshift. He's a thought form. Okay, a thought form can take any shape. Basically, whether he was actually a real person or not, he now exists on the astral realm. We've given him identity. We've given him characteristics. We've given him attributes, and he's, over the years, has gotten tons of energy. You know what I'm saying? So a thought form takes on a life of its own. So it doesn't matter whether he was a real person or not. Like, if you want to call him a shapeshifter, I wouldn't call him a shapeshifter necessarily. Like, he may come to you in maybe a particular shape. Maybe you have a dream and he's like the shape of a wolf or something. I mean, but you'll just know it's him. You ever had a dream about somebody and you're like, it doesn't look like them, doesn't sound like them, but I knew it was them. Even though when you look at it now that you're awake, you're like, that don't make sense because that didn't look like him, that didn't sound like him, but you knew it was him. That's how they may reveal themselves to you also. Diane Jordan, shout out to you. James Paps, I know I did. Paps. Shit. All right. Yeah. So, hey, Mike's World. Shout out to Mike's World. Long time no see, brother. Hope you're doing well out there. DK asks, how do you repay him? Well, first of all, you determine what you're going to give in return for your miracle. And you can go the traditional route. He likes pound cake. He likes coffee. He likes red carnations or red roses. You put the 5 pennies on the pound cake. You after it's sat there for a couple days, and if you had an what you call it, altar. After that, you take it and you go set it out for like the birds to eat or the animals to eat or something like that. But as I said yesterday, he may you must obviously love what you see. Okay. Mm-hmm. He your telepathic link to him, you got him all like, Mama, where are you? I'm calm down. Shit. I got shit to do. Anyway, sorry for that tangent. The heat. No. So anyways, you may get some type of a intuitive nudge, and you'll know it's not your regular thought to maybe get something that is atypical for him, but it's right for you. For example, maybe some type of cookies or whatever the hell it is, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might get, and you'll just know, like, okay, he wants these, or he wants these hot Cheetos. I've gotten him hot Cheetos before. He wanted hot Cheetos. I'm not going to say, no, that's not traditional. No, that's what's popping right now. People get stuck in their traditional boxes. You know what I'm saying? Tradition may be good for a foundation to learn fundamentals, but just like with music, you don't stay with the fundamentals. Afterwards, you get to rock the fuck out. You get to do what you want to do after you get them fundamentals. So don't just get stuck there. It's a good place to start if you want to be. What is somebody saying? What now? I hear. Tranquilo, dude. Yeah.
No, just wait.
Oh, okay. Pow, pow, chicka, wow, wow, sir, porno music here. Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Y'all will discover my true form of magic. Yeah. Does that answer your question though? Who asked? Oh, DK. Does that answer your question? Shout out my brother Paps, man. He's almost like a reverse kind of twin, to me. He's a Pisces Sag. I'm a Sag Pisces, so. But DK, let me know if you got any other questions about that. But yeah, it doesn't have to be complicated. It's kind of also whatever you say you're gonna give, And then of course, besides the actual offerings in which they extract the ashe, the chi, the prana, the energy from, you're gonna need to. He likes shine. He likes to get attention, So you're gonna have to commit more than likely to making some form of a public acknowledgement for him and for what he's done for you. We're all here for the shenanigans. Yes. Okay. Salute. Okay, good. Glad that was clear. That's awesome. Are you ready? I know I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. I got my flavor saver on, Shit. Yeah, this ain't PG-13 over here. Mike's World. So the offering stays out for a few days. That's how I do it. Some people leave their offerings out for one day, and then they quickly dispose of them. Me, Sometimes you'll find my shit, that coffee got mold and shit on it. The bread's hard as a goddamn brick, you know, but I've been doing this shit long enough to where it's like I know my intuition. I know I've become familiar with the sound of that voice, the feel of that voice, everything. So when it says, "Okay, take that shit out now. Get rid of this shit now," that's when I do it. So it might be a couple days, might be a week. You know, it really just all depends. You'll kind of know that you may even get a thought like, "I need to get rid of this shit." And if that's the case, that's when you do it. You just take it out, you know. So yeah. Uh, there's, I guess what I'm saying, Mike's World, there's no set way. You know what I'm saying? It's very unique and customized. Yeah. Do you have any amazing experiences with? Yes, I don't mind you asking. There were several situations in which I never used him like for anything like. There were some situations where okay, I needed to move and had no clue how it was going to happen, and time was ticking, and when it finally happened, it happened in a way in which I could not expect. Number one. Number two, I had in my head that I needed a certain amount of money and blase blase. But instead of concentrating on the money, I'm like, well, what's more important is that I actually am able to make this move. And at the time, I was like, you know what? I really don't give a fuck if I have all the money or not. Like, I just need to be able to make this move, however that happens. So, me shifting that way also freed up shit, you know. And from maybe some other people's perspective, that might have been like a big thing, and it was a big thing to me. And if you look on my channel like a couple years ago, actually my move up here was a part of that. So if there's a story for you, there it is, you know. But like, I wouldn't really just petition him. And there was other situations where maybe like I needed one of my, around the time one of my daughter's graduations. I think it was like 2010, maybe. But I was shorter than a motherfucking midget with no calves. You know what I'm saying, on the money. And yeah, I went to him, you know what I'm saying? And then like everything just worked out within 48 hours. I had a relative that just basically reached out, was like, here, you know, do you need any? And I was just like, wait, what? Like, and it was highly atypical. I didn't ask nobody, you know what I'm saying? So for it to be offered and just like that, like I knew it was him, you know? So that might not be like so exciting and like the skies part with lightning and shit, but at the time when you need something and to have it come through in a totally unexpected way, I pretty much can guarantee you. I guarantee you, when you're working with spirit, when you're really working with that that divinity principle, it's not gonna work the way you fucking think it should. Okay, a lot of people need to get that through their head. I was one of them. It's not going to work the way you think it should. Spirit, if you will, for a looser term, does not operate in the way you think they should. Okay? They have a whole other perspective, a whole other view on things that you do not. They are not in an individualized perspective as you are. They can be at many locations and many times at one time. Okay?
Was he involved when you won that TV show?
TV show. What the hell is you talking about, woman?
When you were on the scribbles. When you, I guess you were on the bus.
No, that was different. I'll probably share that spell too, like some other time. But yeah, there was a situation. No, that thing, I'm not even gonna bring that up right now. I won some money in a way that was totally crazy, and like I did a spell like a day or two before that, and this winning this money happened to have me like it was through the news, right? And I was the first one. They were having this like promotion. I think it was called Pay It Forward or some shit like that. And so the concept was, if you know somebody who needs help, you contact them, or if you see the guy, you got to catch this particular guy out on the street, and he'll be holding a sign. If you can get to this guy and say, hey, I know somebody that needs help, and then get to the person who needs help over there within a certain amount of time, they would get like $250. So I'm not going to go into the whole story, but I happened to do that. I was on the news, and they used my fucking footage, of all people, for weeks. I'm talking actually months. And it would get to the point where I'd be somewhere, and like, I've had cars of like gangbangers pull up, yo, you was on the news and all this shit. And I started getting really uncomfortable with it, because it was happening like all over the place. People were staring at me like I was some celebrity, you know? And I'm like, yo, I don't have that money now, so relax. Hey, Cairo, what's happening? Yes, Carmen. My daughters, one of them's 22, 23, one of them's 20, 21. Yeah. So, yeah, no problem. Exactly, proper. Like, it started getting very annoying. Like, a lot of people were like, so, but those are some of my experience with Saint Expedite, though. The most major one that I've consulted him for, because usually I feel like I can handle the shit myself. I can cast for myself, but sometimes it does help to kind of step out of yourself. And even though I'm not really, there's a part of me that knows and understand that I'm dealing with an aspect of myself. The symbology, though, it's symbolized as Saint Expedite. Okay, that's another way to look at things. But sometimes it's good to get into that, and to act like you're corresponding with something outside yourself. It gives it a whole different feel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, why thank you, Paps. I'm gonna be blessing y'all with some Shangorian stories here pretty soon. Wow, I was drawn to your channel for a reason. Thank you. I never worked with Saint Expedite before. I worked with Saint Jude. Yeah, Saint Jude is also he's a very well renowned miracle worker, also in amongst the Catholic saints. So he's also known, but he can take a little bit of time. A lot of times you got to do like a 9-day novena or some shit like that, and it takes some time. With Saint Expedite, though, he's known. That's the reason why he's so famous too, is because yes, he comes through, but he comes through so fast. So y'all who need your miracle now, join in on this rapid miracle infusion, because I'm telling you, many of y'all, it's going to happen within days. Maybe a day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever. Like, he doesn't take that long. If he's taking a long time, then there's a problem there. There may be a problem with internally within yourself, with you, about what you're asking, or you may not really actually desire it, and you're thinking you're trying to fool yourself, trying to convince yourself. You would have to do another diagnostic of what it is that you're asking. Like, what's the brass tacks of things here? What are we really after? Let me see. Yeah. If only you found that shit, right? I've actually went and looked for the footage, because I remember when the news guys are walking up, I was sitting on a planter outside, and I was like covering my face and shit. And then my phone started blowing up. How did you win that? How did you win that? And I'm like, black magic, motherfucker. That's how. Because I sure did cast like literally a day and a half before that. I casted. So the story goes, I was going to go see about a job that day. I was at my regular coffee spot, my home away from home. This is when I was homeless, and after I won that money, he broke me off cash right there on camera. So now I have this money. I had like $5 in my pocket. I was contemplating, do I want to use this $5 to get on the bus to go see about this job at Dollar Tree of all places? But I needed a job. I was looking, Walmart turned your boy down, okay? They took, I guess I didn't pass their psychology test or whatever. I was hitting up everybody. I was just trying to get a job anywhere. So I won that money, and I'm like, well, now I got money to go take this bus up here to see about this job. I get on the bus, right? On the way to Dollar Tree, there's this obnoxious dude, and he was drunk, being loud, being rude, smelling like piss, all of that. He gets off the bus, boom. I look at his seat, there's a wallet. I snatched that shit up. There's like another $200 in there. And then there was this broad there sitting there with a baby. And so I just broke her off 20. I was like, here, get you some Pampers, you know? And then I got off the bus. So that day was very fruitful for me off of that one cast, you know? That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if you want to do it, do it good. Do it right. Yeah, Peachy, I'm glad that you're here. If you have any other questions about that, like, you know, feel free to ask. We're here discussing things, sharing your experiences. I'm pretty sure nobody posted it. Although YouTube was around at that time, you know what I'm saying? How long did he come through for you to move when he helped you? It was like a matter of days. I'd say maybe 2-3 days. Yeah, it's kind of a weird paradox, but the more there's like a squish on it, like almost sometimes that equates into the quicker. If you're, you know what I'm saying? Like during this ritual, I'm going to assist you and help you to channel, evoke that sense of urgency, and then you channel it into the ritual. After that, you let it go. You get to peace now. You relax yourself, you know. No worry warts, you know. F.I. Roll, what's happening? Frankie Evans. Y'all are cracking me. Was this the news? You see, look at everybody. I see everybody want to see that footage of Fat Changuito. Yeah, it was a news footage. It was, yeah, it was a news footage. I have, Miss Webb, I definitely have. I often take time here and there to just stop, look back, look at everything I went through, what I've become and what I'm becoming, and I just offer up almost a tearful, gratitudeful gesture. You know what I'm saying? Frank Evans was there, and he remembers that shit. He remembers that shit. It was 2012 that happened. It was around November 2012. Matter of fact, yeah, shit, about 8 years ago that shit happened. Word. He knows. He was there. Frank Evans was the one who told me, yo, they're hiring at Dollar Tree. And I'm like, okay, I'll come see about that. Walmart turned me down too. CTV, we're not meant to be under that fucking... You know what? I feel like there's an oppressive spirit over Walmartians, over Walmartians, okay? You go in Walmart and the employees, they all have it. You got that motherfucker at the front checking your receipt who's old as fuck. And it's like, you really need to be that busy so you don't kill over? So you decided to fucking work at Walmart in your retirement? You done suffered your whole life working, and then this is where you're going to end up? But, I mean, I would have did it though, man. I would have did it. I wanted... A job's a job. I wasn't going to stay there. It's not a career. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he gets straight to the point, Carmen. He really does. They do, but I've already discussed that, though. I hate the smell of Walmart, the energy of Walmart, but goddamn, they got the good shit. They got it on the low. They got it on the low. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Christine, in real life? Yeah, I've learned when I do rituals, I gotta calm down. Yeah, TV said. People like me too. Your past can only make you stronger, I think. That's it. I mean, it's either going to enslave you or it can empower you, and that's on the individual. How you use your past. What did you learn? You know, are you stuck in the past? Because that's the way. If you're stuck in the past and you don't want to move out of your comfort zone, then you just keep recreating the past. But it does start to deteriorate over time. Much like if you take a copy, you make a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. Eventually, that shit looks like shit. Okay, it doesn't look like the original copy. Okay, it looks like shit. Okay, so stop looking like shit if that's what you're doing. Wise Fox says Walmart is so different. See, I told you, I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one to feel that. When I walk in there, I know it. You know this work, don't you? Okay. Hold on. Let me deal with them and then I shall deal with you. Yeah, so yeah, Walmart is depressing though. I've always said that. I don't feel that when I go into Target. You know what I'm saying? There's like an oppressive spirit. I feel like Walmart has this is an oppressive almost entity, if you will. And if you think about if you watch, yes, it's super cheap to go there, right? But look at what it's cost. So many cities, small towns, like all the mom and pop shops there, a lot of them have been destroyed because all of a sudden you got the big fat ass Walmart comes planting their ass down and now everybody's going there. So now all the mom and pop shops, they can't compete with that shit. They're not getting their shit from China. You know what I'm saying? They're not a part of a $1 billion corporation. Like they're just bootstrapping it, you know, and they can't hang with that shit. They're FEMA camps. That's I believe it, man. I believe it. I'm pretty sure you're gonna see FEMA boxes being sold in Walmart too. Buy your own box. Don't let them put you in a box. Put yourself in a box. The elusive, suspiciously young-looking Carmen Webb. Ah, shit. The Aussies are going at it now. Watch out now. She married though, bro. No Zoglu sandwich. Carmen, no Zoglu sandwich for you, okay? He knows what that means. Yeah, CTV, Target got a whole different vibe. Target is like the Macy's of that kind of shit, you know? And Walmart is like the Kmart. One of the Marts. Martin. Yeah. For real, Christine, it was a joke, but I was asking what state you're from. Just asking. Nah, we just messing with you, Paps. We all just joke around. You know that. Come on, man. You know that. Yeah, he is. James is sack swinging. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Carmen. New chick. Or I'm a musician, or he is. Yeah. What is up, Poppy? What's popping, Poppy? Calling it out. Yeah. So, anyways, any other sad? Yeah. Feel free. Take your Shangoisms and use them all over the place. But yeah, any other questions? Am I missing something? No, we're just joking. We're just messing around. We're just messing around. Oh, you know, man, just taking care of business, Papi Chulo. How's everything business-wise for you been, man? I'm curious to know. Yeah. Kyra. I get around. Round and round. Yeah. You're going to find yourself in a pap sandwich. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you the reason for pap sandwich. I won't. I shouldn't, huh?
Ask him.
Kim Conklin. What can you do if you're under a spiritual attack? Well, a little slow right now. I might need to get in on that ritual. Hey, there ain't nothing like coming together to get some good things going also. I know you, I think you was in the last one too. So you have that equity coming. This might be just the thing to like finally tip shit over. Because, you know, some things, it's that momentum. You know, it's not a singular event so much as it is the momentum of things, you know, but yeah. I don't think I will. I think I'll keep, you know, he's my client. I don't be doing that I don't do that to none of my clients, but Well, I'm gonna ask Paps. Do you mind if I just give the gist, not specifics, but just the gist, or not, of the whole Zoglu sandwich? I want to plead the fifth on that one. Yeah. Okay. Well, then never mind. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but yeah, yeah. I did some work. The work is actually continuing on that. So yeah, for him. But I'll say it like this, okay? Paps aside, okay? Some people want to work on more than one person at a time. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, of course, this ain't got nothing to do with Paps. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. uh, if you read between the lines, you know. Anyways, you're gonna find yourself at a. I feel like I killed a party. That just it's fine. Okay, cool. Nah, we're just working on some things, and you know, Paps has multiple targets. So them things, there was a Paps in the middle. You know, I know. No, Carmen, you just it's all right. It's all right. 38 heads, 21 have licked that likey. Okay, crack the cracking all the way back. Don't be an unreciprocating lover now. Don't you do it? Okay, you reciprocate. God damn it. Yeah, so no, yeah, there was some work done and the two targets, and there was a Paps in the middle. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it at that. Yeah. Yep. So, you know, we're building it up. If there's Poppy, if there's a main goal that you want, if there's a ceiling that you really want to break through, that you do feel like that urgency to, I would suggest, you know, go ahead. Let's get it. I will be calling your name out in the ritual too. This is going to be very like whoever's in, and the doors close Friday. So whoever's in all these names is who I'm reading. They're a part. You are a part of the ritual. You know, the vibration of your very name is in the ritual. Huh? All right. Christine in real life. What's going on about sandwiches? Oh.
Oh.
Three-way. It's some three-way shit, Carmen, okay? I know you understand that, right? It's some three-way shit. Explain. No, we're not getting into no specifics, Carmen. Don't worry about it. It's past. It's done past. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that right, boy? Mm-hmm. Christine in real life? Ming, 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 ming. No, it ain't so much that. As I mentioned, I'm doing some work for Mr. Paps. And most people have one target they want to work on for whatever their reasons are. But in this case, Paps is more enterprising, okay? He's not bound to just one, okay? So we were laughing because when we were done with the product that we sent out to him, it looked like a sandwich, a Paps sandwich, because Paps is the meat in the middle, okay? There, Carmen, is... and anybody else. I hope that clarified. I spent way too much time on this sandwich here. Yeah. Word. Yeah. Too much time on this sandwich. Yeah, but that's the gist of it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? His male eggs, yeah, he believes in poly baskets. All right. And I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? To each their own, different strokes, different folks. If I wasn't with my wife, I'd be doing the most. You know what I'm saying? But surprisingly, I never thought I would be content with somebody. Yes, she does annoy me. Yes, she does piss me off at times, and I her. Yes, we have our disagreements, we have our arguments, but I don't want nobody else. I can honestly, truthfully say that. I don't want nobody else. I don't need nobody else. You know what I'm saying? She takes care of business. And of course, you know already, I am the business taking care of her. So, yeah. But I have no, yeah, I'm straight. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, uh-huh. No. Don't encourage that shit. Don't encourage that. No, but my point is, to each their own. And yeah, I don't understand. Okay, I still don't understand. Next subject. Yeah, it's uh yeah, most in here though, I'm sure y'all get what I'm getting at, right? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Uh-huh. Hey, Nefertiti, Star Middleton, can we get double high fives? All right. I don't know what happened to the Pap sandwich, but there he is.
Yeah, he was gone for a
Oh,
minute.
no, that's so sweet, he says. How romantic. No, but I ain't got no problem. If I'm going to do it in the dark, I'll do it in the light too. I'm not going to front and be like, it is what it is. And the fact that I can attest to that and actually say that is like, I'm amazed myself, okay? I'm amazed
My
myself.
spell works.
She's taken my inner whore and went like this. Turn my head. So hey, if it works, it works. I picked it up and ran for a goal with Christine in real life. You was already you was already fucking cabbage patching in the goddamn end zone and shit. Like spiking it. It was just hilarious. You had to see it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's just what it is. Like, I ain't gonna front. And if you've been following me or watching the channel for the last few years, like I have never let any of my dealings mix in with this shit. And I'm still a firm believer of that. Like, for the most part, you leave your private shit private. So whoever I was fucking on, whoever I was doing whatever with, there ain't no need. They're not coming on this channel. They're not. There's no mention of them. There's no names. There's no nothing. The way that I prefer it. You know what I'm saying? Because you do have some of these crazy bitches out here who, want to just start some shit or do whatever, and just all the drama, for whatever reason, for many many reasons. You know, you got to think of something. If somebody knows that you got a certain thing going on, and then things go bad between you two, they can make it their mission to try and fuck with your livelihood or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think in a lot of ways, and believe me, I am a narcotic in a meat suit, okay? I am narcotic in a walking God King form here, okay? So, I've had plenty of what is that? What's that movie? Um, Thin line between love and hate shit. Yeah, I've had plenty of that. And I'm cool on that. I don't miss that. It's not cute. It's not anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm over that shit. So you get to a certain point where you're just like, at first the drama kind of pumps your ego up. Oh, I'm so good. This bitch is just going nuts over me. No, maybe the bitch is just nuts. Maybe it's your selection process, player. You know what I'm saying? Like, but after a while, having your car tires popped or slashed, or kid just surprise pop-ups and just all this shit having to I'm cool on that shit, man. I'm so beyond that shit. When they hoish, they're righteous hoes. Exactly. Even my jump offs though, I had to have a good connection with. It couldn't just be strictly mechanical. That does nothing for me at all. A woman scorned. Nefertiti, you ain't never lied. Yeah, you need to, Paps, this is what you're going to do, okay? You're going to take at least a decade and a half to hold the fuck out, okay? That's what you're going to do, all right? That's what you're going to do. Yeah. I ain't even... Yeah. No, that's what he's going to do. That's what the doctor is prescribing. You know what I'm saying? You, sir, at least quinceañera, 10, 15 years of just straight hoeing around. Music, stock market, and the cock market. You know what I'm saying?
Kayla has a question.
Oh, I may have an
Kayla
answer.
Nelson.
What's up, Kayla Nelson? I'm not seeing it on here. Did I scroll past it? My shits are behind.
Hey, quick question. When checking out, when joining the ritual, where it has comments, are we supposed to put any specific there?
No, you don't have to put nothing there. When you get your miracle, when you experience whatever your miracle is that you're joining this for, afterwards, you can do a public announcement wherever you want. It can be on your Facebook, IG. Those are the easiest. But wherever you want. What's happening with you, Oni? So yeah, you can do it wherever you want. You can do it wherever you want. Ain't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. Any other questions? What time is it?
8:43.
God damn it. I wanted to do this workout before my session, but it does not look like it's going to happen. Saint Expedite is a true miracle worker. I'm doing well. Good. Yes, he is. See, she's another one who knows of the Saint Expedito fam, you know. He's phenomenal. And like I said, I've even had times where the shit didn't go through. And a lot of times it was shown to me, it was for me, and at that time, it was based off of what I was asking and why. Like, there was no, I was just more or less just like, yeah, I'll, give me this. You know, and there's no substance, there's no emotion there. She'll give you a workout no matter what. I'll take my workout from her. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. Yeah. Grab her by the neck and no. The throat. It's funny how the language, right? If I say grab her by the neck, you kind of think of me grabbing by the back of the neck, which is okay too. You know what I'm saying? But then there's grabbing by the throat. You know. Yeah, that's a little team motto. Y'all don't need to know that.
Starts chewing the gum rapidly.
Yeah. Let me give you all a tip, Carmen. I choose spearmint gum. Spearmint opens things up. All right? So you use your imagination for that, okay? Believe that. See, believe that. Yeah, man. Yeah. James Patch, where you going, man? Yeah, we about to get off of here though, because I do gotta Peach. Okay, well, you just choose where, You can even post something like on a Craigslist or something. You don't have to say who you are, I mean, it's not complicated. You can just post somewhere, What does that sound? Oh, no. Yeah, can I share with a close friend instead? Peachy one. What did you... And well, I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do. All right, a public announcement is just like you saying, hey, you can do it anonymously though, You want it somewhere also because that's like his marketing. Someone sees your testimony and is like, hey, I want to work with him too. And believe me, these energies, that's how they survive, is by being used. They have a function to fulfill, Oh, we don't do the whips. I don't get whipped. I'll put it that way. I do the whipping. All right. Neff. What about Ginger? What about Ginger, TV? I'm not understanding that question. Yeah, I'll do the handcuff, though. and I will deploy the handcuff too. All right. So, yeah, I don't mind every once in a while handing the wheel over, but it ain't like, you know, soy capitan. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you gotta, you gotta make it happen.
Oh.
You gotta make it happen, Captain. Yeah.
Carmen says that she.
I read it. I read it. Carmen's. Yeah, I've seen this before. Anyway, so any other questions about Saint Expedite? We can wrap it up here. Um, if not, yeah. But if you have not joined, you do really want to join the Rapid Miracle Infusion Ritual. Goes down. The actual ritual is happening live, November 25th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The doors to enter that ritual, however, will be closing this Friday. And I believe that is the 20th? 120. No, I don't know. This Friday, man. Okay? So
This Friday's the 20th.
there you go, the 20th then. That's when it's closing. So get on in, Hody. Wody? Yeah, that's what I said too. Hody and Wody. You know what I'm saying? Hody Hoodoo. And that's because this particular ritual, it's about like shit going down today. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Rope and handcuffs. Absolutely. Don't forget the bandana gag too. You know what I'm saying? I was too busy laughing. I'm going to have to rewatch this now. I got no idea what we're actually... No, I'm just answering a question. What was you talking about? Oh, it's one of my little tricks, okay? But during cunnilingus, I still chew gum. I can multitask. This mouth is very talented. And yeah. So I use spearmint. Spearmint opens your shit up. Okay? So if you are, kissing on a cat or, sucking on a strap, when I say strap, I'm talking guns, all right? I don't know. All the boo days, whatever. Hey, shout out. But, it opens up things just like it opens up your mouth. It's like almost a eucalyptus-y type thing. It opens shit up. And believe me, yeah, it leads for an interesting experience. I used to also use Altoids and Halls and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? But proper hoisms. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cat whisperer, but now I'm an exclusive cat whisperer. So, yeah. She walks around holding my like it's like you you guide a child when you go in the store like give me your hand. Yeah, just like that. You know what I'm saying? So whew. Yeah, enough secrets though, man. I ain't paid for them secrets. Some OG shit. Alright. Yeah, this guy proper like this fucking guy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she likes subduing a god, having a god subdued in handcuffs to her. It does something, and I'm sure it probably does something for many women. But yeah, I can already I have a telepathic link with that over there. You know what I'm saying? So I can already tell temperatures are rising. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I have the faint psychic taste of nectar. Some people got psychic noses and they pick up on certain scents that maybe aren't necessarily there. Well, I have a psychic tongue, so yeah. Kyra. Hot wax, not into that, and it's messy as shit. But I am free. Ha. But the one being poured on. Yeah, I guess it works that way. Going to ludicrous. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't take it as nothing less, Mr. Paps. Real recognize real, We got to keep our you know, I don't mind sharing. So, you know, we got some tricks we got to share once in a while. You know, somebody's like, wait, what? Gum? Yeah, gum. Menthol. You know, how do we come with our one intention on the day of the ritual? You said break it down to one issue. Nefertiti, good question. Question. I sound like South African. Good question. Right now, you have time to think about it. Okay. Yesterday, I gave out a brief, little, tiny ritual you can do before you go to bed to evoke that clarity in your intention. You know, it's a little something else, but it helps you to get down to the root of what it is that you really want. You know, and I suggest coming with that. You know, so you can check out yesterday's live if you want to. Yeah, mini fresh frozen gummy bears. That's another option. Shango, did I answer Nefertiti? Did you get that? I emailed you guys today asking about this. I'm glad you're making your Mia taboo. Okay. Slow drip. See, my visuals not thinking about no wax. Yeah. Y'all on the wax thing, I guess. It's okay. Yeah. Well, Neff, do that. Do the 4 diamonds thing from yesterday. That will help you if you're having problems deciding, choosing, or whatever. You know, will it down that way. You will become aware now of what is most important to you now, and also what you need most now. You know what I'm saying? And I suggest that's what you go with. Okay, cool. You're in pocket then, Neff. You're in pocket. Yeah. So yes, TV is on fire. She's always on fire. She's always on fire, yo. Yeah, but that's what you want to do though. So there is time now. You don't have to rush. It's not like the rituals tomorrow. You know, like you could take your time and really like do a little bit of soul searching if needed. Some of y'all already know exactly what it is that you're gonna receive. You know, from this. So either way, it doesn't matter. Going to those far corners, them dark corners, TV, them dark corners. Yeah. Yeah. And Borda she will attest. I follow my own advice. I don't just tell y'all lick crack to crack and all the way back. Like I follow my own advice. You know what I'm saying? Imagination is good. Good night, Miss Christine. Thank you for stopping by, vibing with us. I think I see and you're there. I think we're going to probably wrap it up now. If there's any last questions. Any last questions about St. Expedite, preferably, but any other questions that you might have that maybe we can give a different perspective on, you know? I shall await. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to end it now. There's no way I'm going to make it in time. So, my session's at 10 o'clock. Yeah. So we're going to, I see no more questions today. We will be back again tomorrow. Okay, we're going to be back again tomorrow. This was fun, Paps. We always have fun here. You know that shit, man. You know it. Oni, good night. Toodles, everybody. There's the link. Absolutely. Good night. Swoopy doop. I heard the jacket take off. Yeah, we definitely shall. We definitely shall. You know? What can you say? Your vibe attracts your tribe, yo. Okay? That must mean y'all are freaks too. Shit, like, you know? God damn it. It happens. I'll tell you what. We ain't no prudes over here either. You know, we know how to have fun over here. We know it's all laughter is medicine. Laughter also helps you to break off the tension shit, you know? Sometimes if you could take something that you used to care maybe too much about, or you're taking yourself too serious, if you can laugh at yourself, it also helps you to learn from the experience and to pivot, to zig, to zag, to change, you know, and stuff like that. You're not so stuck. I do it for the fans. Yeah. I do it for the fans. Yeah, my shit's way behind. Positive. Positive vibes only, dude. Oh, shit. No, it's cool. I was just making a point from before, Mia, that some people get stuck on that and they start feeling guilty if they're feeling anything less than positive. Or they start trying to force themselves to feel positive. And that's like, nah. You got to acknowledge all parts of you, not just the positive. Too merch. Right, thank you. Yeah, so that's what me and it's like a little joke between me and Paps. We always do that shit. Because I'm sure you've seen their memes before too, you know what I'm saying? Like positive vibes only. Like, and I get that, you know, but there's times where you're not positive, and it's just as valid as when you are positive. You know what I'm saying? None is more valid than another. You know. Absolutely, Carmen. Laughter's medicine. Take your medicine today. You know. I want to make sure we all feeling good. Good spirits, good energy. Positive vibes only, dude. All right, peace. I'm out of here.